Forest Green Rovers are currently 23rd in League 2, and now it's the right time for us to step as their newest manager and bring them all the way from the League 2 through the whole divisions to the Premier League, and of course try to win the Champions League with Forest Green Rovers. This is gonna be a dream come true for their fans, but this reboot is gonna be a little bit tricky one. We're not allowed to sign any single player, and we can also not bring any free agents. The only players that we can actually get and upgrade this team is gonna be through the youth academy, and not only the youth academy, only the youth academy in the whole UK. So this is gonna be super tricky one. I really hope you're gonna enjoy it. Of course, if so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. For us to have the best young players, we need also the best scouts, and normally the best scouts are super expensive. So that's why we decided first to sell some of the players that we're not gonna use, generate a little bit of money, and purchase the best scouts available. And in this case is Jude Lee. We paid 4 million for him, which is our entire budget, but I'm super happy to have him on board. So let's just send him to England and see what the boy is gonna deliver to us. And Forest Green is the perfect team for this type of youth academy reboots. Like, look at their squad. They don't have that many great players, they don't have anyone good in my opinion, so that's why every single young player that is probably above 64, 65, he is definitely starting for our team. In the beginning we're searching young players in every single position, and the first player that caught my attention is this guy, Benjamin Farmer. He's 48 overall, but with a potential between 74 and 94, which is a really high potential in my opinion, so that's why we decided to promote him into the first team. And maybe he's gonna start at least for now on the bench, but who knows, man, maybe in the future he can become the next Trent Alexander-Arnold. Couple of months later we received more scouting reports, and this guy is catching my eye, Aidan Jones. He's between 52 and 70, and he does have a lot of potential, but look at his market value, over 500k, which is a huge for our small club. And in the same scouting report we managed to find some incredible young talents. Check this guy, Bradley Hammond. He's a center back. He starts between 52 and 70, but look at his potential, man, between 71 and 94. Like, this is a huge potential in my opinion. And we also signed the other one, Carter Reed. Maybe this guy is gonna be the future of our right back position. What an incredible talent we managed to find already 3 months into this review. The first two players were above 16 years of age, and we were able to promote them to the first team, and look how it is looking. We do have already 2 players in our starting 11, Jones and Hammond. I'm super excited to see how these boys are gonna develop at Forest Green. And already in the first transfer window we received an offer for our center back Hammond for 700k. Wow, this is impressive, but of course we're gonna reject that. He's gonna turn into one of the best center backs in the world, mark my word. In the next scouting report we found 2 hidden gems in my opinion, Carter Reeves and Jake Reeves. They do have the same surnames, maybe they're brothers, who knows, but both of them does have a potential between 72 and 94. Imagine what's gonna happen in the upcoming careers if these guys fulfill their potential. Of course we promote Jake Reeves to the starting 11 because he's already 17 years of age, Carter is only 15. Wow, the future of this team is so bright. And after 8 months of searching, finally our scout managed to find a player worth 1 million euro. Wow, what an incredible talent he found. This is Luis Lees. He does have a potential between 78 and 94. His overall is only 61, but of course we're promoting him into the senior team, and I really hope that he's gonna turn into one of the best players in the world. But of course course, we're not only developing young players, look at our performance in the league too. We finished 7th somehow. I have no idea how we managed to pull that on, and we are now into the playoffs, and the first opponent into the playoffs is gonna be Wimbledon. So let's hope that we can actually eliminate them and go to the final of the playoffs. Wow, imagine if we got a promotion already in the first season. And we drew the first leg 1-1, but look what is happening in the second one. We managed to pull the miracle and beat Wimbledon 2-1 at their home stadium. What a moment for all of the Forest Green fans. We do have a chance to play in League 1 next season. Come on, boys. And in the final of the playoffs, we're gonna face Mansfield Town, and oh, we won on penalties. Let's go. Wow, how many penalties were took in that game? Doesn't matter. We eliminated them, and we're gonna play in League 1 already after just one season of this youth academy takeover. Wow, if that doesn't deserve a like, what does? And not only that we're gonna be in League 1 next season, but look at the progression of our future right back, Carter Reed. He does have a potential between 86 and 92, man. Wow, this is incredible, and this is also how the team is looking by the end of the first season. We do have 5 players from our youth academy. Wow, this is just the beginning, and the team is looking even better and better with every single week. Jake Reese is 62 overall, Hamonti 61. The boys are developing really well, so let's just start the second season and hire a second scout. We found another scout that is worth 4 million, and of course we hire him and we send him to Scotland with the hope that he can find amazing young players there. In the meantime, our scout in England found Liam Lucas, who is 62 overall, with not that high potential, but for now I think he can do the job coming off the bench. Looking into this squad, I don't think that we're ready to be in League 1 yet, and our worst position currently is our goalkeeper, so I really hope that our 2 scouts are gonna be able to find the best possible goalkeeper for this Forest Green squad. Oh boy, they did find our new goalkeeper, Aidan Sinclair. He's 6'7" tall. Wow, this goalkeeper is huge. He's 63 overall with a potential to reach 92 overall. I think he can reach more than that, to be honest with you. He's only 16 years of age, and now he's 63 overall. Only the sky is the limit for this boy. Also found Lewis Hawkins, who is between 50 and 66, but look at his potential, man, between 79 and 94. Wow, this is a huge one. And to actually boost the development of our players, we hired some development coaches. Now we do have the money, now we can spend them on some development coaches, and I really hope that this is gonna be game changer. And when I thought that the things cannot get even better than that, look what type of a player our scouts found. Alex Prior is only 15 years of age, and he's now worth over 2 million. Wow, what a player we managed to bring to our academy. I'm super excited to see how this boy is gonna develop under Forest Green coaching staff. Come on, Alex, become one of the best camps in the world. Our scouts are doing a fantastic job finding a new right backs. Like, the next one is Brandon Nicholson. He's 64 overall with a potential between 74 and 94, but look at these stats, man. This guy is more like a center back to me rather than a right back, so that's why we're gonna change his position and see what's gonna happen. In my opinion, he's gonna go up in the overall. While waiting for the position change, Alex Prior turned 16, and now we can promote him into the first team, and he's 68 overall. And look at how the first team is looking. We do have 7 players from our youth academy. Wow, the future of Forest Green is so bright. So now let's see how are the things looking in League 1. Well, definitely not great. We're in the relegation zone, but at least we played 2 games less than the opponents above us, which is giving us a lot of hopes that we're gonna stay in League 1. Yes, we're performing bad in League 1, but look what our scouts are doing. They found another hidden gem, and this is Roy Ben Holland. He's only 16 years of age, but does have a potential to become a 90 overall. His market value is over 1.5 million. Wow, how they managed to find so many great players already in the second season. Now it's time to stabilize our defense. Nicholson grew to 65 overall after the position change, and look how the team is looking. What an incredible backline we do have, man. And our goalkeeper, he's now 66 overall. He's one of the highest overall player in that team. Come on, boys, we need to stay now in League One. And we did stay. We finished 20th with 1 point more than the teams in the relegation zone. This was super lucky, and it's definitely not thanks to our superstar cam Alex Prior. He scored only 1 goal and assisted only once. What the hell are you doing, man? Like, how are you performing so bad? Look at Jake Reeves. He scored 9 goals, assisted 3 times. Now this is something different. I really hope that in the third season, you, Alex Prior, are gonna perform better. New season, and we can hire new scout, and this is exactly what we did. We sent him to Wales with the hope that he can find the next Gareth Bale, and in that team, we need a new striker, a new center mid, and a new left back, and we're gonna have fully youth academy team already in the third season. So this is the aim for it. Let's just do it. We wanted a new striker. Our scouts are delivering us a new striker, Jackson Allen, who is 63 overall with a potential between 81 and 94. But look at these stats, man. He's more like a midfielder to me rather than a striker. So that's why we're gonna change his position, and he is gonna be hopefully our new midfielder. So let's see what's gonna happen. Wow, he went to 68 overall. This is ridiculous, but with these stats, no wonder, man. He's a perfect midfielder in my opinion. And maybe you also remember that we signed 2 players with the surname Reeves. The first one is already a starter for us, Jake Reeves, but the second one, Carter Reeves, was underage, but now he's ready. He's 68 overall, and he's gonna lead our attack for the third season. Now the only missing player is a left back, and I really hope that our scouts are gonna find the best young left back for this Forest Green squad. They found him, guys. Stanley Morris, 63 overall with a potential between 81 and 94, but sadly he's only 15 years of age, and we need to wait 1 more year until he can play for us. Come on, we're gonna wait for you, Stanley. Wow, in the meantime, we finished 5th in League One, and we're in the playoffs currently, and our first opponent is gonna be Bolton. Come on, boy, this is gonna be huge. Imagine playing in the championship from the next season. Wow, this is gonna be like a dream come true. And I'm not surprised that we finished 5th, man. Like, look at the team and how the players develop. Jake Reeves is now 73 overall. Alex Prior 73 overall. I really hope you perform better this season, Alex, than previously. But also our defenders are looking really solid. Wow, Sinclair, our goalkeeper, he's now 72 overall. The boys are ready to play in the championship. So let's see what are we gonna do versus Bolton. We lost the first leg 2-1, and now everything is gonna decide in the second leg. Let's go, boys, let's go. Jake Reeves scored the second goal that we needed, and we eliminated Bolton, and now we're gonna face Portsmouth in the final. Let's go, boys, we can go to the championship in the 4th season. Are we going to the championship? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Holland scored in the 48th minute, and this goal was enough for us to go to the championship. What an incredible takeover so far, and another poor season of our superstar Alex Prior. How can you score only 2 goals, man? Come on, you are playing as a cam. Play like that. Wow, we're already in the 4th season, and we caught the attention of the big clubs. Like, look at the offers that we received for some of our youngsters. Inter wants our goalkeeper, but no, you can forget about it. What do you reckon, where this team is gonna finish in the championship? I don't think that we're ready to go to the Premier League. I think we need to stay a couple of seasons in the championship, and then we're gonna be fully prepared for the Premier League. but we still need to wait couple of months more for our left back to turn 16. Come on, man, turn faster 16, we need you. And in the meantime, our scouters are continue to perform incredible. They find this guy James Greaves, who is now worth over 2.4 million. What a talent, man. This guy has a potential between 72 and 94. Maybe he can replace one of our two center backs. I highly doubt, but hey, he's gonna be an amazing backup. And after so many months of waiting, finally Stanley Morris turned 16, and now we can promote him to the senior team and have a fully starting 11 of players from our academy. What an incredible takeover so far. I really hope that in one of these boys we do have a future Ballon d'Or winner. This is gonna be sensational. In our first season in the championship, we finished 14? Wow, with only 10 points behind the 7th place Coventry City, we conceded 63 goals, man. How the hell that happened? Like, look at our team. Sinclair is now 77 overall. He's gonna be probably mid-80s next season with this development. Like, look at also our defenders. Jake Reese is now 79 overall. He's also the top goal scorer of the season. He scored 14 goals, assisted 3 times, but what I'm a little bit interesting to see is how our superstar Alex Prior performed this season. Again, you scored only 1 goal and assisted only 5 times in 44 games. What the hell are you doing, Alex? Beginning of the 5th season and looking into our team, I do believe that we're ready to go to the Premier League, man. Like, look at the individual performance of every single player, and the results are showing that we're ready to go back to the Premier League. After 28 games, we do have 49 points, and we're getting closer and closer into finishing either in the playoffs or maybe in the first 2 spots, because the difference between us and the second is only 9 points. Jake Reeves is again the top player of that team. He scored so far 14 goals, assisted 3 times. And Alex Prior again, man, super poor performance. Only 2 goals, only 4 assists. What the hell are you doing, man? You are 80 overall. Like, play like an 80 overall player. And somehow we did it, guys. We finished 2nd in the championship in our 5th season. And from the 6th one, we're gonna be in the Premier League. What an incredible feeling to bring one team from the League 2, from the bottom of League 2, all the way to the Premier League in just 5 seasons. I really hope you enjoy so far this Youth Academy reboot. Of course, if so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, but also look at that team. Jake Reeves is now 84 overall. Carter Reeves, 81 overall. Our goalkeeper, he's now 81. Like, the boys are playing super well together, and for sure, we're the best young team in the country. Jake Reeves is the top goal scorer with 21 goals, 7 assists, and Alex Prior scored 5 goals and assisted 6 times. He had more than 10 goals contributed in 1 season. Wow, am I dreaming? Whoa, look what happened in our first season in the Premier League. Wolfsburg gave 75 million offer for Carter Reeves. Of course, we're rejecting that. Wow, we do have a player that is worth that much? This is incredible. And I cannot imagine what Jake Reeves is worth. He's 85 overall, and only the sky is the limit for that guy, in my opinion. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Where are we gonna finish by the end of the first season in the Premier League? I think with that team, we can finish in the top 6. And what the hell? We finished 4th with 65 points? How the hell that happened, man? We finished above teams like Manchester United, Chelsea, Arsenal. Of course, far away from the first Manchester City, but this is not our aim. Like, this is fantastic. And on top of that, we're in the final of the FA Cup, and there we're gonna face Nottingham Forest. What the hell is happening, man? How are we performing that good in our 6th season of this takeover? Well, maybe it's because of these boys and how they're performing. Jake Reeves, 88 overall. Wow, this guy's gonna be probably 90 by the end of the next season. Carter Reeves and Royben Holland did have a miles better season than Jake Reeves. Both of them scored 22 goals and one of them assisted 11 times. Jake Reeves only 10 goals, 7 assists. Not the best season in my opinion, but compared to Alex Prior, the season that he's having is incredible. Now it's the FA Cup final versus Nottingham Forest. Are we gonna win our first major trophy? We did it. We did it. We defeated Nottingham Forest in the extra times. Allen scored in the 112th minute. Wow, what a first season in the Premier League. We finished 4th and we won the FA Cup. This is amazing. This is the squad that we do have in our 7th season. Are we gonna go all in that year? We are gonna have also Champions League football with Forest Green. Wow, this sounds ridiculous, but it's true. But the most shocking thing is the market value of our player. Like, check that out. We do have 7 players worth over 100 million. Wow, this is ridiculous. This is definitely the best young talents in the whole UK. We found them. And after 17 games, we are first and we do have 2 points advantage to the second Spurs. We only lost 3 times in 17 games. What a beginning of the 7th season. This is gonna be our year. We also top our group in the Champions League, and in the round of 16 we're gonna face Inter. Imagine eliminating Inter. This is gonna be hilarious. Well, maybe with the progression of that team, it's not gonna be a surprise for us to eliminate Inter. Like, look at the boys, man. Jake Reeves, 89 overall. Carter Reeves, 88 overall. Holland, 89 overall. Our goalkeeper, Sinclair, 88 overall. Wow. And maybe without any surprise at all, after 37 games, we're still first in the Premier League and we do have a chance to win our first Premier League title. I'm honestly speechless, man. This is incredible achievement. And on top of that, we eliminated Inter in the round of 16, but Paris Saint-Germain defeated us in the next round. They beat us 3-0 in the second leg. But for now, we're not focused into the Champions League. We're fully focused into winning our first Premier League title. Did we not have the best team currently in the world? I think we do, man. Carter Reeves is the top goal scorer. He scored 32 goals this season. After him is Holland, who scored 23 goals, assisted 10 times. Amazing also season from Jake Reeves, 22 goals, 14 assists. And finally, Alex Prior scored more than 10 goals in a season. How he managed to do that, I have no idea, but he needed 7 seasons to score 10 goals in 1 season. Come on, now it's the final game of the Premier League season versus Leicester. If we win here, we're gonna lift our first Premier League title. Come on, boys, we can do that. And we started that game on the best possible way. Stanley Morris gave an incredible ball to Carter Reeves, who is scoring the first goal of that game. Come on, boys, we're getting closer and closer of lifting our first Premier League title. And shortly after that goal, we scored the second one. And the second one is the relief one that we needed. And with that goal, we won our first Premier League title after 7 seasons with Forest Green. I really hope you enjoy so far this takeover, and in the next season we're going for that Champions League. Beginning of the 8th season, and we do have 4 players that are above 90 overall and 3 that are 89 overall. Wow, with that team, if we don't win the Champions League by the end of the season, this is gonna be such a failure. This time we won the Premier League quite comfortable. We did have 14 points more than the second Manchester City, and not only that, look at us in the FA Cup. We won it by defeating Spurs 3-1 in the final. Wow! But what does matter right now is the Champions League, so let's see how we perform there. Finished second in our group with 9 points, the same amount as Paris Saint-Germain, but maybe they were better in the head-to-head games, but that doesn't matter, man. In the round of 16 we eliminate Bayern Munich 3-1 on aggregate. Wow, what a team we do have. Then in the quarterfinals we faced Chelsea and we defeated them, and the biggest shock of all is us eliminating Real Madrid in the semi-finals 4-3 on aggregate, and now in the final we're gonna face Paris Saint-Germain, the same Paris Saint-Germain that eliminated us last year. Now this year we're going for the revenge. What the hell, Jake Reeves is 97 overall, Hamont is 96. What the hell happened, man? Look at Sinclair, 95 overall. This is a ridiculous team that we do have by the end of the 8th season. Come on, boys, we're ready to leave the Champions League. How Jake Reeves grew by 6 overall in just one season. This is crazy performance to me. He's the top goal scorer with 28 goals and 6 assists. If we win the Champions League, this guy is also winning the Ballon d'Or. Mark my words. And wow, Paris Saint-Germain kept Kylian Mbappe for 8 straight seasons. I cannot believe that, man. How the hell that happened? But in the final, we're gonna show them that we're the better team. The first half, we dominated Paris Saint-Germain, but sadly we couldn't manage to score our chances. And look what happened in the 66th minute. Alex Prior finally delivered. What an assist to Jake Reeves. This was incredible attack, and now we're leading in the Champions League final 1-0. Come on, boys, we just need to defend right now, and we're gonna lift our first Champions League trophy. And in the 86th minute, our goalkeeper Sinclair made the save of the takeover. What a moment for our players. Like, look at their joy. And of course, with that save, we won our first Champions League trophy. Wow, I am honestly speechless. This is incredible. And with that trophy, we also completed the treble with Forest Green Rovers, from the bottom of League 2 to the top of the world. And now let's also see who is gonna lift the Ballon d'Or. And probably without any surprises, this is our superstar Jake Reeves, 97 overall. What a monster we created at Forest Green. I really hope you enjoyed this Youth Academy takeover. If so, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. But now I'm out, and I wish you a great day. Bye bye.